Girl, you so special.
So special, baby.
I don't mind being disrespectful. Girl, I don't mind. Girl, you so special.
We so disrespectful. Oh.
Girl, you can call my phone at 4 in the morning. Girl, you can ride shotgun every time I roll it. Girl, you can come with me to her favorite diner. She even took me home so I could meet her mama.
This is The Disrespectful Lady, and I'm your host, Dr. J. Wagwan. Thank you for joining us for another beautiful show. Please subscribe to the page, tell a friend, like our videos, and do not forget to follow us on Instagram, The Disrespectful Lady on Instagram. I put a daily video, daily messages. Wagwan! So Wagwan today, I want to talk about me. I want to talk about black women. I want to talk about the beautiful sisters, the brown and black women, and the problems that we have, some of the issues that we have. So, now, I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a football player that plays for the Miami Dolphins. His name is Rick Maserati. Ooh, I don't know if you guys heard of him. And there's also a gentleman, an artist. I know you guys know of him, a singer, Tyrese, that chocolate fine brother of ours. Now, both of these two gentlemen, black men, have come out this week and made kind of lewd, rude comments about my brown and black sisters, and I want to address it. I just want to bring it to the forum and let us discuss it. If you have any comments you want to discuss, if you have comments about this topic, please feel free to do so. Let me know what your opinion is. Ironically enough, on Instagram, Rick Maserati made a post because someone asked him a question. You know, why is it that all athletes date white women? Because in our experience, what we see is most athletes are with white women. I mean, you know, let's take a look at Michael Jordan, the epitome of a black athlete. He left his black sister and got with this white woman. Again, you know, I have differences of opinion. You like what you like, no problem. What I appreciate about Michael Jordan is that he's not getting up there talking bad about his black sisters. But this gentleman, Rick Maserati, it hurt. As a black and brown sister, I don't want to be labeled as such. I don't want to be belittled the way he did. He's entitled to his opinion, but the way he did it. No one blames you for wanting to date a white woman. Listen, you want to date a cat, a dog, you want to date Chinese, yellow, black, no one cares. That's your business, that's your preference. But don't forget who raised you. Rick Maserati made comment that I found a little offensive and it hurt me. As a young black man, you have a lot of power. You influence a lot of people. As a young, successful black man playing football for such a successful team, young brothers are following you and are listening to what you're saying. And to say that black women are not coachable, black women are argumentative, black women are in so many, he made so many negative connotations about black women. And in his experience, maybe he's had a tough time with black women. For whatever reason it is, I can understand. Maybe he's argumentative. Maybe he's uncoachable. But nevertheless, the issue I'm bringing to this table is why belittle black women because you choose to date a white woman? Then date what you want. But don't say that we are uncoachable. We've gone through a lot. First and foremost, you should walk a day in the shoe of a black woman to understand what we've gone through. Maybe it's what we've dealt with that causes us to have such a wall up. We have a barrier up because we deal with so much. Black women struggle in this country. Black women are the head of the household. Most black women are single black women. Why? Because most of our black men have been put in jail for no reason. Then the rest of the black men are on the down low. We do not have the fathers at home. There are many black women that do come from broken homes. And you're absolutely right, Mr. Maserati. But the way in which you deliver your message is hard. The way you deliver your message was difficult for me to swallow. Motivate our black men. Motivate our black youth. Don't turn them off from black women. We have enough of that. Listen, There's simply not enough black men out here for us. During a certain era and time, they put some black men in jail. They put many of our black men in jail, leaving not that many to choose from. The select few that are out here have a difficult time. What I'm saying is the black woman has a difficult time. We don't even see examples of ourselves as beautiful on TV. It's only now that we can look on TV and see the Viola Davis and the Kerry Washingtons. But growing up, what was considered beautiful was the Robin Givens. What was the other one from A Different World? All the very light-skinned, fair-skinned women with the long hair. We did not get to see a black woman with the kinky hair, with the dark skin, the Viola Davises. What we saw, and I find that many young black women now are trying to be that. It's Barbie with the straight European hair, with the fair skin. Many young black women are out there bleaching. Many are putting in these weaves, the hair, the nails, the eyelashes, all to look like a white woman so that they can keep and get the attention of our black man. It is very sad. Look at what struggles we've been through, more so than say that we are argumentative and that we are uncoachable. We are uncoachable because no one is there coaching us. Many young black women grew up in homes without fathers. So yes, you yourself can say that we grew up in broken homes. Help us rather than talk bad about us and leave us and abandon us. It's the Disrespectful Lady, and I'm your host, Dr. J. Wagwan. We're talking about me, black women. I love my black women. I love my black sisters, and I'm here to motivate y'all. And I wanted to talk about Rick Maserati and talk about Tyrese and how they really got under my skin this week. So Tyrese got to Instagram. You know what? Let me just say congratulations, Tyrese, because Tyrese just got married. And you know what? He's like, oh, I just married my queen, my black woman. And I was really happy for him, and I'm still really happy for him. Although she doesn't look like my sister, but she is, from what I hear. Congratulations, Tyrese. But how is it that now that you got yourself a queen, you want to belittle and talk bad about our black sisters? I did not appreciate the message that I read this week about Tyrese. Tyrese went in on our sisters, and I thought that that was a little harsh. Now that you decided to get married, now black women are a problem. That isn't cool. Black women got enough to deal with in this world. Black women have enough hardship and enough heartache that they're dealing with, that they do not need to get beat down by the likes of Rick Maserati or Tyrese. Listen, we as black sisters are struggling. Support us. One day, you're going to have a daughter, and you're going to want better for her, and you're going to want to influence her more positive. You would not want someone to say that your daughter is uncoachable. I hope that you coach your daughter to be a positive black woman, the kind of black woman that you would have married, so that this world can be enriched. Because no matter what you have, she's going to be a black girl. And no matter what you have, he's going to be a black boy. And you want that black boy to be motivated and to be positive. When he grows up to become a young black man, you want him to feel good and strong about himself. My issue with Tyrese and my issue with Rick is this. You two have amazing power. You two influence many people all around the world. There are people in parts of the world that don't interact with black people, and their only views and their only opinions about black people is what they see on TV, what they read on the internet, what you post on Instagram, what you say on Facebook. So what you say matters, and how you feel about your sisters matter. So try and see us in a positive light. Try and give us more support and more love. Try and feed us positivity instead of negativity. The people went in on Mr. Maserati. He actually had to make his page private, and he deleted all these posts because people went in. It was hard to swallow. You're allowed your opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Hey, this is the Disrespectful Lady. I have an opinion. But the way you deliver your message has to be a little bit more sensitive, because you guys are famous. You guys have celebrity status. You guys matter. People listen to you, and people take what you say and run with it. So mind what you say. But is this how you really want to make your sisters feel? Is this how you want to leave us? Think about it, Tyrese. Think about it, Rick Maserati. Did you want to make us feel like this? How would you feel when your boys grow up, if and when you have children and they grow up and the world views them as what you're portraying? Because what you're saying is what the world is going to view your children as. How about that, huh? It's the Disrespectful Lady, and I'm your host, Dr. J. Why go on? And on that note, I want to talk about Viola Davis and Kerry Washington. As a man, when you walk into a club and you having a good time and you whining it and you skinning it out and you having a good time, who you want to take home? Send me a post, send me an inbox, let me know how you feel. But I really want to know, and we can further discuss this, but who would you take home? Would you take home Viola Davis, or would you be taking home Kerry Washington? And why? Seriously, stop and think about it. Some people, most people, would be going for Kerry Washington because she's easier on the eyes. Kerry's gorgeous, but let's think about one other thing. If you had to hire a nice, strong actress, who would you be hiring? Viola Davis or Kerry Washington? Who's a stronger actress to you? Who would make the most impact? But why is it that most people choose Kerry over Viola? When in really and truly, Viola is the stronger and the better actress out of the two. We're not pinning them against each other. They are two phenomenal black women. Two phenomenal black women that should be celebrated, and we are. But this is the point. We as black people are always looking at, the color, the hair, this one, that one, rather than, someone made a very good point. Miss Sandra, and she was absolutely right. We as Americans are too sensitive. We as black people are really too sensitive. People say a lot of things, but we really don't have to take it to heart because they're entitled to their opinion, and that's just what it is. But we as a person should know, you know where you're going. What she said is, if you know where you're going, that should be enough. Go for where you're going, and what someone says and thinks and feels about you shouldn't matter because you know where you're going. So yeah, they might be racist. Okay, be racist and keep it moving. You heard? Because it doesn't matter. They don't matter. Be strong in who you are. My point to her was this. It's easier when you have culture and you're fulfilled and you're loved and you come from a culture that filled you up, like you come from Africa where everyone around you is African. You come from the West Indies and everyone around you is West Indian. But when you grow up in a culture that epitomizes a white woman and epitomizes something that is other than you, it makes you doubt yourself and it makes you feel bad about yourself. But we as black people, let's stop being so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stop being so sensitive because there's truth to what Sandra said. We really are. Because at the end of the day, who's Rick Maserati? Who's Tyrese? Do we really care about your opinion? I mean, no, seriously, we don't. I'm just talking about it because you brought it up, because you made it an issue on Instagram, and because the world is talking about it, I got to address the issue. But really and truly, Rick, you don't matter, and your opinion don't matter. Go on with you and your girl, okay? And what you are a black man. And whenever you have children, no matter what, your children are going to be black. And what you say is going to be important. Look, we got enough people coming for us. We don't need our own coming for us. We had some white dude that just came to Times Square in New York with a big old machete looking to kill black people. His sole purpose was just to come here to kill black people. Now, we wouldn't want him to run across one of your children one day in life. Would you? Would you want him to come across your sister, your mama, one of your cousins? Like, seriously, think about it. We don't need this kind of negative attention from our own. It's the Disrespectful Lady. You'll love one, teach one. That's how we get better. Love one, teach one. Let's do better. Be better. Do better. Teach one. And this is the Disrespectful Lady. How we can make a difference is start with yourself, Rick. Start with you, Tyrese. But use positivity. Use positive words. Uplift us. Don't try to put us down and suppress us. We got enough of that go on right now. Hey, it's the disrespectful lady, and I'm your host, Dr. J. Why go on? I have to show the outfit. A-O-I. A-O-I. A-yo. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm black and I'm proud. You know how it goes. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm a strong black woman and I'm proud.